I'm Anthony F. Elmore, President and founder of the Proud Black Buddhist World Association. We at the Proud Black Buddhist World Association practice the Buddhist teachings as taught by the 13th century Japanese sage Nichiren Shonin. The word Nichiren means sun lotus and Shonin means priest. And the way that we teach and practice Buddhism is through following the Gosho. The Gosho are letters that Nichiren Shonin wrote to his disciples to teach them Buddhism, and we strictly follow the Gosho. Buddhism means to develop self. We in this teaching show you the 7 principles of the 7 jewels of the Gohonzon and how we use the Gohonzon to develop self.
Share something with you.
This is what you were doing when I came up?
Yeah, it was. And I'd really like to finish it with you. Okay. Just follow me, Anna. Say these words with me. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo. Jacket, what? I don't know what I'm saying. It sounds.
I know. It feels strange, but it's chanting. I'm a Buddhist now. And when you chant, Anna, you can see things clearly. It's like life's mirror. And when you can see yourself clearly, you can change anything. Come on. Come and try it with me. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo.
This is Gohonzon. Here, the black object. This object of worship is a banner of propagation, the Lotus Sutra. And this is also called the treasure tower, or the 7 types of jewels, or the 7 kinds of jewels. Let's kind of go over the jewels, or why this Gohonzon is called the treasure tower. Now, the first treasure is, number 1, hearing the correct teachings. Hearing the correct teachings is number 1. The next treasure is believing the correct teachings. That's number 2. Number 3 is keeping the precepts. Now, this means having a moral code. Being a decent person, having a moral code. That means keeping the precepts. Now, number 4 treasure is engaging in meditation. Now, so that you would understand, ladies and gentlemen, chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is meditating. The way that we practice Buddhism, we don't sit back and meditate to clear our mind, but we chant Namu Myoho Renge Kyo or Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. That is meditating. That is the 4th one. Now, the fifth one is practicing assiduously. Now, when we who recite this book, the Lotus Sutra, we recite this, that's called Gongyo, or practicing assiduously. That is one of the fifth jewels. Now, the sixth one is one of the most difficult, but it's called renouncing attachments. Now, what that means is that we cease to be attached to things. Whether it's a car, whether it's a mate, whether it's a house, we begin to not to be so attached to things, whether it's fame, whether it's sex, or what have you, but it means putting a little balance in your life, not being attached. That is the sixth treasure. And the seventh treasure is one of the most important, and that is when you chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo to the Gohonzon, you reflect upon oneself. You can see yourself and you can clean yourself up. So, what you will find is that the seven treasures of the Gohonzon actually means yourself. That means you are dealing with yourself. You are not looking outside of yourself. So it does not take an organization, it does not take a big priest, it does not take a leader, it does not take anybody outside of yourself, but you come in front of your altar, in your place of worship, and you chant, and you will be adorned with the seven kinds of treasures. Nichiren breaks down the meaning of Myoho Renge Kyo in a very simple and understandable way. Nichiren writes, quote, "What does Myo signify? It's simply the mysterious nature of our life from moment to moment, which the mind cannot comprehend or words express. When we look into our own mind at any moment, we perceive neither color nor form to verify that it exists. Yet, we still cannot say it does not exist, for many different thoughts continually occur. The mind cannot be considered to either exist or not to exist. Life is indeed an elusive reality that transcends both the words and concepts of existence and non-existence. It is neither existence nor non-existent, yet exhibits the quality of both. It is the mystic entity of the middle way that is the ultimate reality. Myo is the name given to the mystic nature of life and whole to its manifestations." Nichiren writes, quote, "Unless one," he says one, "perceives the nature of what? One's life." Again, he says one cannot eradicate one's great offenses. This passage implies that unless one's perceived nature of life, one's practice will become an endless, painful austerity. Therefore, such students of Buddhism are condemned as non-Buddhists. And Nichiren goes on further. He says, great concentration and insight states that although they study Buddhism, their views are no different from those of non-Buddhists. Unquote. See, it is Nichiren Shonin who encourages you to be an individual and do your individual practice. Let us show people how great Buddhism is and that we believe in freedom, justice, and equality for everybody. Let's become an enlightened person. I think you got it. I am Anthony M. Elmore, President and founder of Proud Black Buddhist World Association. Thank you very much.